Well, boys and girls, this video is going to be a little bit different because, as you can probably hear by the quality of the microphone and see by the different background, I'm not at home, I'm not in my office, I'm actually on the show floor of the Insomnia Gaming Festival, i70, at the NEC. They've invited me along to stream from the show floor, so I've brought my Football Manager save along, and this stream was done from there. Therefore, this video is the edited highlights of me doing that stream from there. If the microphone really hurts your ears, just come back for the next episode. You'll be fine. It was only a short stream. You won't have missed a lot. But it's going to be a lot of fun, as well as the normal save stuff. We'll obviously be doing some stuff that's related to the event as well. So stick around. And as I keep saying, there is nothing we can do about the microphone situation. We are streaming from the show floor of the biggest gaming festival in the country. The audio's not going to be great. There's thousands of people. There's like dozens of PA systems pumping out nonsense. The microphone I'm using, I did a little bit of a sound check before we started. The microphone is doing its very best to cut out as much of that background noise as possible, but that's why it sounds so tinny and awful. The alternative is we take off the noise cancelling completely, and then all you'll hear is the show floor around me. We're going to have Hood Gaming make a special guest appearance. You have to talk into the headset microphone because it's all we've got. But hello, Kevin. Guest appearance. We might have some guest appearances throughout the stream. Who knows? Everyone says hello. If we see anyone else wander around, that's the sort of thing you'll get at the event. There's quite a lot of Football Manager people here. This is the first time I've been coming to these events for years, but normally it's just me. But this time I know there's quite the Football Manager contingent here. There was the Athletics Football Manager podcast did a panel yesterday, and I know there's a bit of a Football Manager creator meetup going on later today as well. So expect to see a few when I recognise who they are, because I obviously don't know who they all are. I've met him before, but when I recognise them, I'll try and call them over and we'll get some guest appearances. Right, who are we playing? Santa Clara. The crowd I've gathered at the event. Yeah, exactly. That was my adoring public. I feel like I want to tape this to the side of my mouth, Britney Spears style. Is it better when it's right in there? Or is there no helping it? This is I'm glad this is sponsored by Canon and not the people who made the headset microphone. The camera quality is lovely, isn't it? Oh, should we switch to the audio out of the camera? That can't be any worse, surely. My word. It doesn't make any difference if I push it in. That's a shame. I mean, mental note for next time, bring a microphone with me. The last one of these I did, it was sponsored by the microphone people, and they gave me a microphone to take home with me. Perhaps that was on the understanding that I bring it back to every future event. I'd always bring my own microphone with me. I never checked the rules. Maybe there was something I was supposed to look into about that. I also think it's a bit odd that the camera's way off at the side. You're getting a lovely view of the side of my head. Is this how gaming kids like to be viewed these days? From right round the side of me. I'll try and get it as far over there as possible. I want the camera like here, where I normally have it. Just mean I'm getting a camera this time. I mean, I would suggest a camera is probably slightly more expensive than a microphone, so probably not. I've not been given any rules to say nice things about Canon or even put it on the stream details. They gave me the overlay, but that's it. So I would suggest if I was getting anything in return, there'd be some kind of Kev, don't slag the camera off rule. Can you imagine? They're monitoring it now. The microphone people were just the other side of this wall behind me. Like, any moment now he's going to say something nice about the microphone and we're going to come and give him one. They're just going to come and take this one off me. Right, well, you can do without now. You're moaning about it. Let's see you do the rest of the stream with no microphone at all. That'll learn you. There's an area next to me that's like covered in beanbags that look like massive bananas. I want to go and lie down on a big banana. I wonder how long the cable on this camera is, because obviously we've got to stay plugged into the PC. But how far do you reckon I can stray from this desk before A, the camera cable stretches too far, or B, the people running this tell me to stop and to take it seriously. How far can we push things? Oh, what a goal that is! Chardonnay Undongala has just hit that so hard that he's just broken the hands of the goalkeeper and ended up in the back of the net. Beautiful stuff. Let's watch the replay of that on the big screen behind me. There you go, look. Watching it the way the people on the show floor are seeing it. Lovely stuff. Oh, he hit it with his foot there, didn't he? Goodness me. I'm still the only person streaming, by the way. There's a row of desks next to me. Someone else has just turned up, but no one else is actually streaming it, I don't think. So, you know, they can tell me I'm being a naughty boy as much as they want, but I'm the one who turned up on time and actually got on with it. So, you know, who's really the naughty one who's misbehaving here? I'm the one who's on Twitch right now promoting Canon and getting nothing in return. But we are 3-0 up, and being 3-0 up is super duper. If we can just win all of our matches on this show floor, just to make me look like I'm really good at Football Manager, I think that would be nice. I want the people walk past it to go, my word, that guy is... I don't really know what that game is. I don't really play it. But my word, that man looks like he's good at it. Look how much he's winning by. He's 4-0 up. He must be really good. But what I would like to see happen is people who are here logging into Twitch and getting involved in the chat, which I realise I need to tell people here that, rather than telling you lot that, because I doubt you lot are going to make the trip just so you can log into Twitch and amuse me. But that's what I would like to see happen. That Nintendo Switch sign over there, that's the doorway I came in, so I walked through the door, and this was right in front of me, so I haven't looked around the event at all. I don't really know what's here, other than what I can see. I can see there's a CyberPower PC bus over there. There's a family gaming section in front of me here. I know the Insomnia stage is over there. I haven't seen it, but I can hear it constantly. How's my Lipton iced tea? How do you know I've got a Lipton iced tea? It's very good. Did I tweet that or something? We want 7. We want 7. What must the people walking by think when I'm just sat here, supposedly playing a game, but my hands are never anywhere near the stuff? My hands are pretty much always in shot. Thank you. I've just been handed something. Duck race. There we go. That's the way to get some promotion. You put it down on my desk as I'm streaming. He's just giving me a big smile. He's wearing a duck hat. If he comes back and gives me a duck hat, I will wear... He'd put the card down. Give me back a hat! He's gone. He had a brilliant duck hat on. But there you go. Duck race is available on Steam. I don't know what it is. There's a load of people with glow sticks in front of me now. But glow stick people. One of them's dressed in a nightgown. You get a lot of that at conventions. We've also got a Big Daddy from Bioshock over there. Can we see the big... Can we go full screen? Can you see that we've got a... Am I pointing the camera the right place? Somewhere over there, I think it's behind the tripod, there's a Big Daddy. Over here, we've got more people in cosplay. There's lots of cosplay people everywhere. Cosplay all over the shop around here. It's Cosplay Central, because I've hurt my back. I've got too much in my backpack, and I went to put my backpack down as I got to this desk, and my back went, whoa, Kev, what are you doing there? Mendes has just won under 21 World Footballer of the Year. Lovely, lovely. David Benitez got third, which, I mean, he's gone under the radar a little bit. He only cost us 750,000. But he's the third best young player in the universe. But Mamadou Mendes, I think that's the second year in a row he's won that. He's won European Golden Boy, Next Gen twice. Where does it mention the one he's just won there? No, he's only won that one once. Considering this guy, is he 19? He's 20 now. He has won some awards. The greatest player Portugal have ever produced. And quite a lot of big clubs and Tottenham are interested in him, which is a problem. Chris is going to love this edit. Chris hasn't heard this yet. I sent Chris a message at like 4 to 11 just before I went live saying, you're not going to like this. The audio's a little ropey. It's a headset microphone. And his response, let's see if his response when he arrives is the same as the response that he gave me on Slack. So, the response he gave me on Slack at 10:41 this morning was, not the end of the world. I'll be a bit late. Let's see if he shares that view when he arrives a bit late, or if he decides he's bidding off this video entirely. Can we cope with a world where Topher is a professional footballer? At least he's not here to gloat. Topher making it... See, what this means now is there's no way, even if he can't cope with the audio, even if he can't fix it, there's no way now he doesn't put this out as a YouTube video because he's got his own debut in it. We've just guaranteed that this makes it to YouTube. Oh, I've only got the 3 columns. I don't know how to answer that. Do I look like a man who makes the rules? Goodness me. We had a Lipton lemon iced tea and a Highland spring water. £3.80 that cost me. It's almost Geneva prices. And we've just done another football goal. Beautiful. There we go. What a professional I am. Doing a stream and a vlog at the same time. What will they think of next? We're going to try the camera the other side as well. Let everyone say hello to the vlog. What are the specs of the PC that I'm on? Well, interesting that you ask. Because I had no idea. I thought it said it down here, but that's actually the specs of the monitor. 12th gen Intel Core i7 12700K 3.61 GHz. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM. Goodness me. A 64-bit operating system. No pen or touch input is available for this display. Doesn't tell me graphics cards on there though, does it? So we don't know about that. But 32 jiggly bits of RAM's quite good, isn't it? I'm only streaming for 2 hours. I pooed before I started. And if I need a poo afterwards, I'll go to my hotel and do one there. Well, like I say, at the moment, there's only me and one other guy who's as far away as possible. It's very much a gents' toilet urinal situation. I've gone on this one, and he's gone on the one that's furthest away, so that we don't cross streams. Right, we're in Europe. We're playing against the Royal Bank of Scotland. Let's do a football. Who are we? Is this Red Bull Salzburg, I guess? AKA Royal Bank of Scotland. I have no idea how good we should be compared to this lot. We won our first game in Europe but lost 5-0 to Manchester City, so we know we're not as good as Manchester City, but are we better than the Royal Bank of Scotland? Today's the day we find out. Come on then, the best young player in the world. I need you all working on my behalf. Make it look like I'm a real big deal. Just did another football goal, which is nice. Topher's here! I am quite warm. I haven't got my powder with me, Topher. Can you believe it? I'm powder free. This is what I look like without makeup, everybody. Or my brother who just recognised me. Tell him to come back and say hello. I like the ego boost of people coming and saying hello. I'll happily do selfies while streaming. Oh my word. Bacteria fingers, Magoo. I'm trying to cut back. No, I don't want one. I've seen how you dribble over your keyboard. No, I do not want one of your cakes. So nothing homemade. Any food needs to be still sealed. I'm very particular about the free stuff that people can give me. I did promise we'd have another little look around the show floor, so let's do another little look around the show floor. So this is where I'm streaming from. My back still really hurts. So anyone who walks past can see the game on this big TV behind me. And then we've got, so this is the streaming area. So there's a line of PCs here with everybody streaming. And then over there is the way I came in. That's where all the Nintendo Switches and whatnot are. Just there, we've got like, let's get around that tripod. That is games that are playable. I think that's Canterbury Christchurch University are opposite me. Over there we have a helicopter. And then those are the yellow beanbags I was talking about before that look like bananas. And then over the other side of this, over here, that's where the Insomnia stage is that's making all of the noise. And then behind me is the rest of the event. It's very, very busy, very, very warm. I don't know why the big camera like this has got me flipped, so I can't even get the merch in properly. There you go. We've got guests. Here's one.
He's never met me.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. I think this is just he's mates with the rest of them. Don't know who he is. We've got some more. We've got people. Come and say hello, people. Have I missed anybody? I can't see you on filming. There you go. Look, we've got Football Manager. Can you believe I'm on a headset microphone? Yeah, it sounds like I'm landing an aeroplane. But look, here we have lots of Football Manager people. There's more over here who are cowards. I won't come over here. Yeah, as well. Bunch of cowards. I told you there was a lot of Football Manager people in.
They don't look like Zealand, but they've not seen Zealand recently. He's like,
Yeah, I mean, you've got more hair than Zealand these days. Yeah, exactly. See, I don't know if they knew who I was, or I was supposed to know who they were. Someone just walked up in front of me holding a baby, did a big smile, waved, made the baby wave. Maybe I know him. Maybe I'm supposed to know him. I don't know. I don't know what's just happened. I just smiled back. It's so confusing. It really is very confusing. Am I having fun? I'm having a whale of a time. Meet my long lost baby. Maybe, yeah. 25 goals in 4 games. I mean, we have now conceded, which is a bit of a shame. But we are scoring for fun. We're definitely showing off because we're on the big stage. Also, like someone to pull a blind over that thing up there so I can take these sunglasses off so I don't look like a complete wally. I realise how much of a pillock I look. Mamadou Mendes has won the Portuguese Best National Player of All Time award. Better than Ronaldo, is what people were saying. Is that a selling point? Sure it is. Big selling point. Look at that. Come on then. The Z-Man. What a manoeuvre. Can I give a food recommendation for lately? Can. But I'm probably not leaving Resorts World. So if it's further afield than Resorts World, then I'm probably not going to take you up on the recommendation. I'm too old to be trekking into Birmingham. It's what they serve at the Greyhound track, and I assume the Greyhound track and the casino are basically the same place. When I was at uni, the local Greyhound track used to advertise in the newspaper, and if you got the voucher out of the newspaper, you could and took the voucher along for £1, you'd get entry to the Greyhounds plus scampi and chips. Can't recommend it enough. Herbert's Yard. Do I not normally have the competition listed on this page? Either way, show me the Champions League. There we go, Champions League. So we are doing all right. And a little North London sandwich. So 4 really big teams, and it really drops off with Tottenham and Benfica. So it's basically a big 4 in Europe and then a bunch of also-rans in this version of the future, it seems. Obviously, we've learned today just how important it is to have a good portable microphone as part of that setup. I think I'm going to invest in something and just leave it in my bag, leave it in my camera bag. So if I'm ever in a situation like this again, I can just plug a microphone in, get a little Elgato Wave, just leave it at the bottom of my camera bag. I think that probably solves this problem for future. So, forget travelling light, take everything with me always. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm quite impressed with how many people are coming past and just noticing Football Manager and being like, oh wow, it's Football Manager. It's happening quite a lot. If anyone from Sports Interactive is watching, and you should be, you need to be coming to these events. People are genuinely interested. I'm your market research. People are genuinely interested in Football Manager being at these events. They're coming along and having a look. And for some of them, it's a game they won't have seen before. Because unless you already know about it, it's never promoted anywhere. But there have been a few people come along and just watch the matches, which is cool. That's why I'm glad we've been scoring so many football goals. Right, that'll do. That'll do nicely. I think in the we did a YouTube intro as normal. And I think I did say in there that I'm obviously doing the stream live from Insomnia, so you're going to have background noise, the microphone's a bit ropey. If you don't like it, come back tomorrow. So I think I did a disclaimer as part of the YouTube intro. Right, come on. Oh my word! Gather round, everybody. Come and watch a football be done. Come on. It's a normal stream from the normal series. It'll be going on YouTube. I did the disclaimer in the intro. It's fine. If anyone really can't cope with the audio, then they don't have to watch. Somebody's taking a photograph of absolutely not me. It's definitely Football Manager they're taking a photograph of. People are very into it. It's attracting a lot of interest. Here we go. We're going to do another football. It is nice that we're doing all these exhibition games where we are just scoring a gazillion goals. It's 5-0 after 28 minutes. We're showing people just how good one can be at this game. I mean, he's walking past with a laptop now. Is he giving me that? I think he's got the schedule. The next person's trying to book in. I hope I'm not about to get the elbow. There's spare computers all the way along. But I think we're good. There's definitely organisation shenanigans going on. We just had another couple in front of me where the man tried to explain to the woman what Football Manager is. And again, I want to package this up and send it to Sports Interactive. He explained that it was a game where you get to be the manager and not control the players. And she was like, oh, that's so cool. Have you got that? She wanted to go. People need to know it exists. The conventions, Sports Interactive. It's 2023. Yeah, I do this every time I come to Insomnia. I'm there making noise. It's hard to make noise without the company also making the noise, though. Yeah, I shouldn't have to be out being an ambassador for the game. They should just be promoting it. They need a stand at events like this. Oh, that's a good goal. Come along, then. Still no goodie bags, boys and girls. I don't know that we're going to fit this Juventus game in, actually, because if they want me off here at 1, I've got to back up my game and log out of everything as well. So we might have to leave a little early. So I think we might be calling it a day here, which is very sad, because I am having fun.